Hello, my friends. You're welcome again today. Welcome to my platform, English for Beginners. And I hope you're enjoying it. I'm actually enjoying doing it, putting the information together. Just the thought of giving to someone else it's just a beautiful thing. Yeah, so don't hesitate to just drop a comment there, suggestion, or your thoughts, or your questions, whatever. And what I'm capable of, I will answer that. And also, if you click subscribe, that will also motivate me a lot. Yeah, so today we are looking at prepositions. A preposition is a word that shows the relationship between nouns, pronouns, and phrases to other words in a sentence. I don't know if you look back, I did short videos on the definition of nouns and pronouns. So today we are starting with the preposition about. It is a focus on a particular subject. For example, tell me about yourself. I'm sure you've heard that before, like in an interview, when they say, tell us about yourself. Or if it's one person, then they say, tell me about yourself. Maybe it's a stranger you meet and they can ask that question. It is used to indicate movement in an area. For example, he was walking about the room aimlessly. Or a person can ask, what is your book about? Meaning like, what is the contents of your book? Like the summary part of it. Things like that. And we go at. So this is one of the common prepositions used in English. It refers to a specific place or point in time. For example, he is at the gym every morning. My daughter studied at the University of Canada. My friend lives at number 100 Peacock Street. And above, I don't have much on above. It means over something. I think it's very clear, this preposition. So the example is her performance on the test was above the norm, meaning it surpassed what is usually expected, which means that that person performed more than what was expected of her or him. And then after. Yeah, after is a lot. I have a lot on after. So yeah, so after can be used when something happens after a particular event or time. For example, after the war, many people began rebuilding their businesses. After Christmas, most people had no money. After can be used to connect words as a conjunction. For example, after hearing the news, they all ran away. After is also used to describe someone when he is trying to get something. For example, I went after her. They were only after money, those men. Another example of after is, I am tired of cleaning after you all the time. After is used to give the most defining factor of something when comparing with another thing or a place. For example, Shanghai is the second largest city in the world after Tokyo. After can be used on names given to people, places, roads, or cities. Examples, Rhodesia was named after Cecil John Rhodes. Lastly, after is added to nouns to form adjectives, which indicate that something exists or happens after an event. For example, that tiredness was an after effect of the virus. Number 2, after the pandemic, many businesses went bankrupt. And then we have across. It is moving from one side to the other side of a place. For example, the school children walked across the road quickly. It can be used to express orientation. For example, his eyes moved across the room. The news spread quickly across the continent. And among is when someone is or something is included in a large group of people or things. For example, she's among the students who went to study in Germany. They built a treehouse among the trees. He found his cat among his neighbor's cats. And then between, when something is between, it is one of the things on one side of it and the other thing on the other side, or the other things. It depends how many things are on the other side and how many things are on the other side. So for example, his car was parked between mine and Cynthia's car. Number 2, there's a tree between our house and their house. And then on is the position of something or someone on a surface or object. For example, my book is on the bookshelf. I say I put my little bookshelf there. I left my glasses on the countertop. If you are carrying something in your pocket or bag, you could say, for example, I have money on me to buy lunch, or I don't have any money on me. When you are traveling by bus, train, plane, or boat, you could say, we got on the plane very late yesterday. My parents went on a boat ride. She tried to get on the bus without a ticket. And then over. It is above or higher than something. For example, the girl held an umbrella over the elderly lady. It also refers from one side to the other side. For example, she walked over the bridge to meet him. It also refers to more than the standard limit. For example, he was driving over the speed limit when the police issued him a ticket. It refers to a cause of interest, worry, or discussion. For example, it's no use fighting over a broken car. Or, I need to think over your proposal before I answer you. And then but. The preposition but introduces an added statement from what has been stated. For example, she heard the baby crying but she ignored. The book is very educative but it's not for children. Yeah, so that's it, my friends. So what I did, I just did a few. It's not a lot really. Just two slides of exercises you can practice on. It's not so much, but yeah, I'm sure you can look around for ways to practice on, even construct sentences on your own. With these prepositions, practicing on them. So that's it for today, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. I will see you again next time.